So towards the end of last year, I interviewed German harpist Stephanie Bieber. She advocates for free and intuitive practice when it comes to our music. And she has this harp seedling thing going on in her coffee channel. These are tiny music ideas that we can explore and expand on to build our free and intuitive music practice. I was very intrigued by that idea, so I've asked her to take a deep dive with me into that topic, and then I've asked her to create 4 harp seedlings for us for the FM weekends so that we can all have a taste of what free and intuitive harp practice could look like. So if you follow my music journey, there are 2 things I don't like. I don't like to perform. I get really bad nerves. And I also don't like playing without sheet music. I come from a classical piano background, and we were taught to basically glue ourselves to the sheet music. And that's still stuck with me even when it comes to playing the harp. The music is written for me. I follow it. Life is good. And if you ask me to play something without sheet music, I get really nervous. So I thought the harp seedling will be a really good idea for me to partake and see if it will make me feel more comfortable with improvisations. And I have to say, after participating in the activity for 4 weeks, I did gain more confidence when it comes to just noodling around the harp. So I did make a pack for myself, but I wasn't able to keep it because my life got really busy. But I still try to show up at the harp and play with the seedling ideas as much as I could. And I really enjoy seedling number 3, although I think all of them are helpful in their own way. I like what Stephanie has said about just listening to the notes and see how we feel about the sound, right? So we'll place our hand in a string, we'll make some sound, and we have to feel what does that feel like to us. And I think that's a really different experience than trying to learn, why certain sound come together nicely through theory, or why certain sound crashes, right? And I think it is through these little experimentation and listening and observing that I started to gain a little bit more confident in knowing where to go when I improvise. So I mentioned that my favorite seedling was number 3, and I'm going to just play the little improv that I did, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to recreate exactly what I did every single time, but I don't think that is the point. I think the whole point of improv is it's okay to be different every time, but I'm going to play with seedling number 3 in here and see how it goes. So that actually was completely different than what I've been doing. But that's what I love about the harp seedlings idea, is it gives you those little building blocks and kind of give you a little bit of a stepping stones into building your own music. And I mean, what I played there was not anything overly complicated by any stretch of imagination. But I made that music, and that's fun because I've always, hear people say, we're supposed to make music. Well, what does make music mean? I just play what someone else has created. I don't know how to make music, but I just make music there. So there we go. That's my little recap video for my experience participating in the 4 weeks of Advent Harp Seedlings. And if you're interested in learning more about Stephanie and her work, I'm gonna put my interview with her as well as our heart-focused conversation where we take a deep dive into tiny musical experiments in the video description. And if you are a harpist and you want to build your free and intuitive harp practice, check out Stephanie's Ko-fi page. She does have them available in English and German. And also you can check out the free lessons in the Talking Harp YouTube channel or in her channel if you're wanting to get a little bit more familiar with her work before you become a member. I'll see you in the next video.